Hey there, it's Resolute from Coast, just back with a quick weekly roundup of PulseChain ecosystem and the Coast platform. If we have a look at our analytics page, found at app.0xcoast.com, we can see currently the CST collateral sits slightly above $3 million. That's net economic energy into PulseChain. Remember, you can view these analytics at any time on our platform if you want to have a look at the fiat that is held in reserves of this stablecoin. Looking at minting versus burning, this gives us an idea as to whether the economic energy is coming into or out of PulseChain. This is a weekly chart. We can see in the prior fortnight, we had people testing the redemption of CST, noting that CST is redeemable for $1 in your digital bank account whenever it's burnt on our platform. CST continues to trade as stablecoins trade. I wanted to highlight this chart briefly. You can see as the price just dipped below $1, the corresponding activity on chain is multiple buys, and this form of arbitrage can be quite profitable to people on chain. Remember that stablecoins do hold their dollar value largely through arbitrage, but it's important that the inherent redeemability of the coin is for $1, otherwise arbitrage won't occur. In the case of CST, it's redeemable for $1 in your digital bank account, but other decentralized stablecoins that will launch on PulseChain the next quarter will be redeemable for $1 worth of underlying core asset, such as Pulse in the case of USDL or PulseX in the case of PXDC. If we look at the Pulse/DAI chart on PulseX, we can see the native coin of this ecosystem has had a good few days, rallying up towards 3/4 of sacrifice price. And as we look at the ecosystem more broadly from a technical point of view, we've just crossed 50,000 validators, which is making PulseChain in the top 4 most decentralized blockchains that exist. That would be following Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Chia. At the bottom there, we see that over 1.5 trillion Pulse is staked, earning roughly 14.5% APR if you're providing validation. Big news in the last week is that go.hex.com, the place that a lot of us have gone for our hex mining or hex staking contracts, has been changed to provide both IPFS as well as community front ends for using the Hex smart contract. This just continues the trend of making Hex one of the most decentralized cryptocurrencies and one operating under the first principles that Bitcoin was launched in. And I think it's a really positive addition to the last few months. For information around the CST stablecoin as well as the Coast platform, make sure to follow at 0xCoastData. And for team updates, they'll mainly come through either our Twitter page at 0xCoast or our Telegram group t.me Coast 0x. The last point for any users operating on our platform, if you have any difficulty, please don't bring those to social media. Use the bottom right-hand corner. The blue button will direct you to an intercom chat with our team. We've very deliberately created this because it is a very murky environment on social media dealing with your personal circumstances. We want everyone's transactions to be secure and their information to be secure, so please use the intercom service. Having said all that, have a great week in PulseChain. We look forward to talking to you again next week. Keep minting CST and onboarding people to the network. We hope to bring more features soon. On that note, we're looking at releasing in the next week the ability to buy Pulse directly from fiat. So for new users, they won't require any gas tokens to get started. And we'll give you a little sneak peek of that shortly.